Hello, CNBT 1342 class. This is the first video you'll be required to watch. This is the introduction to the syllabus. This is a 100% online course. So let's get started. My name is Michael L. Young. Some of you may have already had me for CNBT 1311 if you took that in the spring at the Cypress Center. I taught that online. I think that went well. At least the grades reflected it. This is my office location. It's locked behind a door. If you need to contact me through email from your Lone Star email. Don't send me an email from BillyBob@gmail. Send it to you from your My Lone Star email. Do not use D2L email. If we have any issues and I need to meet with you face to face, then we can set up a time to do that. I'm at the center all day, every day. I'm the director over 6 of the programs, and I'm real good at solving problems. All right, the title of the course is Building Codes and Inspection, CNBT 1342. It's 100% online, so you're going to need a computer, not a phone, not a tablet, but a computer. And that's about all there is to it. It's 48 contact hours. You get 3 credit hours as part of your architectural program. Prerequisites are CNBT 1311, Construction Materials and Methods, and Department Approval. I'm sure you've all had that. The required book. This is a required book. It is the Building Codes Illustrated, the Basics by Ching. Here's the ISBN number. You can get it through Academios or any other source, but just make sure it's that ISBN number. You can get it from Amazon. And you will need that book. The tests are straight out of the book. The videos are straight out of the book. Actually, the videos go through the entire book, page by page. I boiled out the fat. Buildings codes can be as boring as watching paint dry, or as exciting as watching paint dry. You are not going to be a building inspector. You're not going to master the building code. The building code is too extensive. The electrical code, the plumbing code, the building code, the ADA code, the existing building code, codes out the wazoo. It takes about 2 years to train a building inspector. What this course is an overview. It shows you how the code is constructed, what it focuses on, the reasons for it, etc., etc. We'll get all into that into the video, so let's move on. Required technology. All students at Lone Star are expected to have some degree of digital capital. You will need a computer again, okay? All right. This is the director of the program and the instructor. This is the dean. If you have any problems, you get with me first, and we will work them out. I've never had a problem yet that I could not solve for a student. All right, the catalog description, it's an examination of the building codes and standards applicable to building construction and inspection processes. The prerequisite is CNBT 1311, as we previously stated. Student learning outcomes, you're going to identify various construction classifications and occupancy categories, cross-reference the guidelines, tables, charts, specifications as presented in the building codes, and determine if construction meets the building codes and standards. Well, if you follow the tables and what's in there, and you'll determine that. This course can be extremely hard or it can be extremely easy. I think I have made it as easy as possible. Like I said, you are not going to be a code expert. No one is. That's why it's all online. You can go in and type in IBC code section blah 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 and it'll come up. All right. Students are responsible for knowing and following the guidelines related to all of the online links below. That's later on in the syllabus. You'll follow the video file that I put on D2L. This course is the 8-week. Actually, it's only 7 weeks in 4 days. That also includes the time that we're off for Thanksgiving. So it's only 7 weeks and 4 days, and there's a Thanksgiving holiday in there. So it's critical you get ahead, stay ahead. Read what's posted, follow my emails, respond to them within 24 to 48 hours, follow the stuff in D2L and the directions of the instructor. There's not time falling behind. If you cannot do this, if something comes up and you need to drop the course, email me with your desire to drop the course. Just send me an email with your name, ID number, and why, I mean not why, but asking me to drop you from the course. I would not drop this course. I have made this course too bloody easy. I've had some students in the summer 6-week session for this course that finished it in less than 3 weeks. So all the videos and the exams are online. You can work ahead if you want. And a couple of them did. I think one finished it in the first couple of weeks, one finished it about week 3.5 to 4, one finished it in week 5 of the 6-week period. Y'all can do that too if you want. Attendance. This is an online course. There's no way for me to monitor or police your activity. I can tell how many times you log in to D2L. However, you're on your own, that's keeping on track. Your exam submittals will tell you. Communication, you use your Lone Star email only. That's a repeat. I've already said that. Don't use the email through D2L. Electronic devices, there is no prohibition for that. It's an online course. Assignments. All the assignments, the assignments are the exams. I don't have any homework assignments for you. Are delineated in the syllabus, and we'll go down through that and show you that. Failure to submit any 2 assignments, including but not limited to exams, will result in you being dropped from the course. Again, we don't want you dropped from the course. I want you to finish this and move on. Again, I've made this course too easy, or as easy as possible. How's that? It's going to take some work. You're going to have to watch the videos, read, and fill out some tests. Some of the tests are long. If I remember correctly, the last exam is a short one. It only covers a couple of chapters. All right. If you know before the due date of an exam you have an emergency or you're not going to be able to make the due date, email me. Tell me why. We'll work something out. I have never had a situation with a student that we could not work out their problem. Again, I want you to be successful. Lone Star wants you to be successful. Okay. All right. Your exam submittal will be in one document. It'll be a PDF. And with your name and exam number as the title. When we walk through D2L, I'll open up the exams and you can see how they're structured. Your file name will be your last name _ first initial, exam 1, and then exam 2, exam 3, exam 4. If I can't read your work, you type your answers on that exam. If I can't read your work, I'm not going to give you credit for the exam. So make it neat. Y'all are supposed to be architectural designers. So do neat work, neat professional work. Again, it's going to be in one PDF. I won't accept multiple image files. So, makeup exams. This is an online class. All exams are posted in D2L from the start of the class, along with all the videos and reference materials. They will be found in folders titled by the week of coverage. There is nothing keeping you from working ahead and doing multiple exams if you're ready for them. All the information you need is in the required book, D2L online, and through all the videos posted. The instructional videos are all on YouTube with the links in the video file, which is housed in D2L, and in the email I sent you. The YouTube videos I make are all captioned. If you need that option by clicking the caption icon on the video, then do so. Syllabus disclaimer. I have the right to modify the class schedule, and the grading scale if need to, and any other aspect of this course when necessary to cover course topics or to take care of a particular problem the course is having. All right, to meet the learning outcomes. Therefore, this syllabus is subject to change. If it does change, you will be given a notice of the change. Any changes I have ever made in the past were because the class as a whole was having an issue and we adjusted some things. Again, I want you to be successful and to master this material as best as possible so you can move on with your career and your life. What does it take to be successful? I've typed down that down through here. Your employer expects you to be a performing and moral, ethical employee. Your employer is going to tell you to possess both the hard skills and soft skills. Soft skills is how you talk with people, how you deal with people, how you work with people. You're going to be hired on your aptitude, your performance skills, and you're going to get fired because of your attitude, your lack of integrity, ethics, and morals. Your instructor, director, and employer will tell you to develop and embrace the following distinctions. Motivation, the ability to work with others, the ability to focus on tasks, self-regulation, self-esteem, and the ability to defer gratification. This is also referred to as emotional capital. We all understand that these values demand that we hold these conversations with acceptance, respect, humility, love, and in a professional manner. Your instructor and director will tell you most of all you need is desire. You need to forget the past and be willing to create your new future of limitless possibilities. And all it takes is desire. Now we're in Texas, Tejas, so you need ganas, the fire in the belly. The rest will come, and I'm here to guide you. Everybody else at Lone Star is here to guide you. How's your grade going to be determined? You're going to have 5 major exams. They're all on D2L. They're all available from day one. All the videos are available from day one. And that's all there is to it. If you do the course evaluation, you'll get a notice along about partway through the course, or maybe at the end of the course, to do a course evaluation. Go on your My Lone Star, do the evaluation, be honest about it, and complete it. You'll get a screenshot saying congratulations, you did the evaluation for CNBT 1342. Take a screenshot of it and send it to me. I'll give you 10 extra points on your grade. Now, if I'm not mistaken, everybody in that summer class made an A. The whole class. So, I had one student that fell behind because of a family emergency and was thinking about dropping the course. And I said, just get me all your exams by the end. And he did. He worked his little tail off and sent me the 2 exams he was missing. His family survived the medical emergency, and he did exam 5. He was all caught up, and he made an A. So I extended him that grace, but he was open and honest with me up front. He didn't just not turn it in and then a week later go, oh, hey, my dog ate my exam. All right, here's the final examination schedule. It has nothing to do with us because all the exams are already scheduled for you. This talks about the evaluation of the instruction, and I don't care what you put in that evaluation. We read them. We get them after the course is over. You will not get your grade changed if you say something nasty in there. No one's going to come after you. I have made some changes to some of these courses that I manage based on the evaluations. Some of the students had some good ideas about tweaking the course to make it better, and we did. And again, our goal is to help you succeed. Tentative instruction outline. All right, class begins on October the 23rd. That's a Wednesday. Official day of record means nothing to you. It does to me. The midpoint means something to me. It does not mean anything to you. The last day to drop this course is November the 26th. Before you drop this course, you need to get with me. You may not be doing as bad as you think you are. And you may be able to actually survive the class, even though you may think you're doing bad. Let's see here. Thanksgiving holiday is here. Let's see. Exam 1 is due on Sunday, November the 3rd at 23:59 hours, emailed to me. That's 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. Exam 2 is due November the 10th. Exam 3 is due November the 24th. So you got like 2 weeks in there, 14 days. And this is before Thanksgiving. Exam 4 is due on 12/8. And then the next week, the next Sunday, which is the last day of the class, your Exam 5 is due. The last day I'll accept it. Now, the grades got to go in the next day, so there's no grace period for missing Exam 5. So work ahead. You can work ahead. Like I said, I've had students finish that course in short order. It's just reading and watching the videos and filling out the exams. And I promise you, the exams go in order of the book. They go in order of the lecture. There are no got-yous, no surprises, no tricks or traps. All right, here's the tentative instructional outline. You can read this. It follows what we just said up there. When the exams are due, how much time you got between each exam. Some of these are lengthy, more lengthy than others, so you need to get on it and stay on it. I don't know what else I can explain about that. Here's the fall semester calendar. You'll notice that there is no Veterans Day holiday. I don't know if they've forgot about that or whatever, but it's an online class, so it shouldn't matter. All right, now this is the boilerplate for the syllabus. Here's the information about the student handbook. Course communication will be through your Lone Star email. College grade book. There will be a grade book on D2L. And here's a link on how to view your grades in D2L. So there's a D2L grade sheet, but with only 5 exams, you should know how well you're doing. And again, if you need to get with me for a recovery plan because something happened to you in this 8 weeks, do it, and do it quickly. Do it up front as soon as something went down, and we'll work something out. I've always been able to help a student work it out. We want you to be successful. The course withdrawal process, I told you about the W date. In Texas now we have a 6-drop rule. I would not drop this class unless you just absolutely have to. I mean, I don't know who polices the 6-drop rule in Texas, but if you drop 6 courses and let's say you go on to a university to do a real architecture degree or an engineering degree, you're going to run into some really tough courses. And if you drop 6 in the community college, they're not going to let you drop them in the 4-year. Again, I don't know how they police it or who polices it, but somebody is apparently. I've never had a student appeal his grade from anything that I've taught. And I've been teaching at Lone Star since 2012. I've been teaching and the director since 2013. I've never had a student appeal any of my stuff. Now, I've had students appeal other instructors' grades, and we walked them through it, and here's the appeal process. All right. And let's see, student complaints. You got this link if you want student complaint, complaint and appeal process. Academic integrity, do your own work. I don't expect you to go out and use ChatGPT or AI. I can tell if your stuff was done by a robot. Just do your own work. Let's see, board policy. Yeah, if you get caught, violating academic integrity. They can do some mean, nasty, ugly things to you. All right, it's enough on that. We're not doing essay papers or research or anything like that. Student behavior expectations. This is an online class, and we don't even have a discussion forum, so this doesn't have anything to do with you in this class, but it might in other classes if you're interacting with instructors or other students. And it goes two ways. If you've got an instructor acting a fool in any of the career and technical education programs, I want to know about it. I want to know about it quick. I'll get to the bottom of it. Student complaints. There's the complaint link. I think, if I remember correctly, this goes straight to the president's office. So, and then they forward it back down through the dean. Campus safety and security. Yes, we want you to be safe. You can read this. The Texas legislature enacted campus carry. All right, so we do have campus carry. If you're old enough and can pass the background, I know that now we've got constitutional carry in Texas. Know the law. If you're going to be carrying a sidearm, know the law. Now, I'm a retired police officer, so I can carry my pistol anywhere I want in the United States. But I know the law, and you need to know the law if you're going to do that. All right. We still have the Lone Star College COVID information. You can read that. Guidelines for children and students on campus premises. This is in this syllabus template because of me. Years ago, when we were doing machine shop math class face-to-face, I had a student that needed to drop the class, or he said he needed to drop out because his wife was an ER nurse, and she got her, and they changed her shift to the evening shift. And he had a 3-year-old daughter at the house, and they didn't have any child care. I said, you bring that kid to class. We weren't in a machine shop lab. We weren't in a welding lab. We were just in a classroom. So he brought her. She was very well behaved, more well behaved than some of the adult students. And I gave her little math sheets and problems for her age, and even call on her when we're doing simple stuff. And she thought she was a queen. Very well behaved. But somebody got their knickers in a knot over it, and this is in there now. FERPA, that's the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. Doesn't matter who's paying for your schooling, they don't have a right to know your business. If they do want to know your business, you have to sign the FERPA form, and then they have to present it when they're asking questions, such as a helicopter mama or a helicopter daddy wanting to know about Missy or Junior. Well, okay, FERPA says they have the right, but FERPA also says I don't have to talk to them. So, however, I have talked to them only if the student was present, and only if the student gave me also verbal approval. There were very few occasions I'll do this. Normally, talk to your student. Student absences on religious holidays. I don't think we have any religious holidays during this time period, but you have 12 days from the start of the class to let me know that there's some special religious holiday that you got to be out on. Now, this is a 100% online course, so that really doesn't apply to this, okay? Unless it's a due date for an exam, all right? You got 12 days from the start of the semester, that's the 8 weeks, to let me know that there's some special thing you got to do. Okay? All right. Enough of that. Just let me know and I'll work with you. Let's see here. Equal opportunity statement. This is the ism paragraph. You know what an ism is. An ism is sexism, racism, genderism, positionalism. I hate youism, I don't like youism. An ism is an excuse for one human being to hate on another. I won't put up with it, and neither will Lone Star. Now, you're not going to be ismed in this class. I can guarantee you that. However, like I said, I am over a bunch of other stuff, 6 other programs. And if you think you're being ismed in any course, whether it's a career and technical education course or another one, I want to know about it. I want to know about it immediately. Nothing makes me want to paint my face and go to war than another human being preying on another one for no good reason other than they got a hole inside them. They think they got to make somebody down so it fills it up. It's not right. It's evil. You might say I got an ism about isms. Well, anyway, let's move on. Seriously, though, we will not put up with this. So, if you think you're being done ugly, I want to know about it, and I will get to the bottom of it. And we'll get a stop put to it. All right, student support services. Again, we want you to be successful. We just said that right here. Academic Success Center. It's free tutoring. You're not going to need any tutoring in this class, but you may in some other classes. So we have a tutoring center at the Cypress Center. There's a tutoring center over at the main campus. Your best tutor is your instructor. If you're having questions or anything, start an email conversation with me. I'll walk you through it. Academic Success Center, those are the open labs over in the tech. That's that big computer room and up on Case 104. We have one here at the Cypress Center. It's in the I think they call it the Commons or something like that. Americans with Disabilities Act. This is the ADA. In this course, we're going to go through the ADA. That's a part of the building code. So there'll be a bunch of test questions on the ADA. Will we go through all of the ADA? No, it's too bloody thick. But the guts of it and the importance parts, yes, we will. It'll be easy. Follow the directions, follow the video, fill in the blanks, you'll be fine. Get your A, move on. All right, any student requesting accommodations for documented medical condition, psychological condition, or disability, you got to contact the Counseling Disability Center. Y'all can read this, and here's how to request accommodations. I will get an email from this group of people telling me that Billy Bob or Mary Sue needs accommodations for a class. They need this or that or whatever. Well, this is an online course. So all the videos, if you click on that caption thing, YouTube puts captions down there. So, and you can stop the videos and back them up, compare it to your book, compare it to the exam, then start the video again, and then come back. So I think we've made this as easy as possible. Assistive Technology Lab. If you need assistive technology, you can read that. Counseling services. We have counseling services for just every kind of thing. You don't need permission to go talk to them. Call this number right here. Click on that link, fill out a thing, make an appointment, and go talk to them. What you say with them stays between you and them. I mean, unless you're going to tell them you're making a nuclear bomb or something, you're going to blow the world up. Then by law, they got to talk. But, again, we want you to be successful. Now, there is nothing wrong with needing help. There's nothing wrong with needing help. I've gone to counselors. While I was a cop, we had bad incidents. They all took us to Madame Freud, and we sat around and talked about that, try to alleviate any PTSDs or anything. About sophomore year in A&M, taking a literature English class. And I could speak intelligently, I could read, and then speak very, very articulately, intelligently, but I couldn't write worth a darn. You would have thought Forrest Gump was doing the writing. So my math professor, she called me into her office, English professor, called me into her office and said, you need some help with your writing stuff from what you're reading, because you're speaking at a PhD level, but you're writing like a caveman. I said, okay. So for about 6 weeks, 2 days a week, I went to the remedial reading and writing lab. It's a little red brick building there by the power plant on the old A&M campus, and got my business straight. Hey, there's nothing wrong with asking for help and needing help. We're here to help you. All right, the Empowerment Center. That's for clothing, food, needs. If you're down on your luck or whatever, you can go to that. We also have one at the Cypress Center. It's in the Commons, the Learning Commons, where the computers are, right across from Student Service Desk. The library, I'm not going to read all through this. We have a full-blown library. It is a Harris County library with interlibrary loan. You're not going to need that library for this course, but you might for a future course, doing research or something like that. We have some good research librarians over there, and they're very passionate about their job. They're very good and very passionate and help students with research. I've gotten books from Oregon, universities in Oregon or places when I was doing some research for expanding some of the programs. And there's all the library resources, Office of Technology Services. I am not OTS. I cannot help you with your OTS, but OTS can, and we've got a great set of OTS people. If you're a veteran and you're on the Veterans Affairs benefits, then you probably already know about this. If you are having trouble with your veterans stuff, I want to know about it. I'll get with the Director of Student Services, and we'll see if we can't grease the wheels for you. Can't guarantee anything, but we'll try to grease the wheels. Virtual Learning Assistive Center. If you need that, it's for students with online course component. You can visit this in VTAC. That's Val Lake Lone Star, but whatever. You get in D2L and you'll see the VTAC Center. You can ask them any questions you want. Cypress Center Support Services. That is the Empowerment Center at the Cypress Center. At the Cypress Center, we have a full-blown financial aid and everything else. There's not a problem you're going to have that we probably can't direct you someplace. Again, your success is our primary concern. These are our cultural beliefs. We're one Lone Star. We're student focused. We want to own it, advance equity, and cultivate community. And we want to choose learning, lifelong learning. Here's our strategic plan up through 2025. And again, we're committed to your success. You matter to us. Now, we will go back through some of the stuff we talked to in this video, in the D2L video, and I'll show you the exams on that video. So until the next time, we'll. How long has this been running? 32 minutes. Okay, that's good. All right, so we'll see you on the next video.